We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Son Heung-min goes on a charge down the left. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Spread neatly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Paulo Dybala. His game's all about control and subtlety, rather than power and strength. But that doesn't make it any less effective. He goes past defenders with a couple of silky skills, create shooting opportunities for himself, or open things up for a few teammates. He's also a huge threat from set plays.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Luperto. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now. Still
Dybala! Goal! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Foloruncho. Looking for the run. Great ball, and he's in here. That is a crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Big chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
That is ended up in no man's land. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that has added a whole new... Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Now, who's going to be first to this? And now they can spring out of defence. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pinches it off him. Alexander-Arnold. Shapes to shoot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Mina. And no, that was never going to make it. Bruno Fernandes. Foden. Quick look, then plays it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Foden. Foden. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Great chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Threads one in. Oh, what a ball! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Foden. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now Foden.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Son Heung-min wins the duel this time. Dybala. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Not the most convincing of passes. Folorunsho gets into some space, bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. So, side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Folorunsho. Dybala. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe. Mina. Luperto. Folorunsho. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is a great pick out. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And the shot! He has done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Delivery from... Gets his head on it! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Sticks it away. And the comeback is complete. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Numero 7.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Foloruncho. Knocks it into space. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear...
And he scores! Back in business! Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Ha segnato al 64esimo minuto, numero 94.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he's gone backward here. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Distributed tidily. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So what can they make of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had it taken off him. De Bruyne. Out to the right. Alexander-Arnold. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mina gets it clear. That's a good ball out wide. Cross to the back post. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 17.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 77. Cambio di giocatori.
Zaire Emery. Oh, this is a very good... And a shot! He's got a goal! Into the lead once more. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Substitution, terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
He's found a way through. Ah, that's a fine interception. Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Messi really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And that has been cleared. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Mbappe, and across it goes, and that should get the job done. Oh, sweet feet. Zaire Emery gets a cross in. Mina gets it away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
I think we're just about done here. Now it's Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. Lovely feet. And it's played in. Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Il quarto uomo indica 6
Valverde.
minuti di recupero.
Messi picks it up out wide. Looking to go deep. Played with speed from back to front. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne, and De Bruyne! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
De Bruyne usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Mina. Quality ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Terrific recovery. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
We have already started here. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I really like about him is the way he keeps his frame big to make life as difficult as possible for strikers. And the manager will be hoping for a few more clean sheets now that he's in the team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And that's really well manoeuvred. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Son Heung-min. Fagioli.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. De Bruyne knocks it into space. Fagioli. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Keane. Fagioli. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, not quite. De Bruyne. And it's Dybala. To Bruno Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. That has been knocked clear. Bruno Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. Cleared away. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Fagioli. Oh, well measured. De Bruyne kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bruno Fernandes. Foden. Son Heung-min. Played in by Son Heung-min. De Gea claims it. Safe hands. Could move up a gear here. Great ball if he can get there. Now he's off and running. Gracic. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Now it's Mbappe. Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's going right the way across. And it's hoisted clear. Aimed in toward... Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Fagioli. Now Keane. Stood up well to him there. Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. It's not an especially good pass, that. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at... Just settling back into this second half. So the first half brought no goals. Fagioli. Pongracic. And Fagioli, not the most accurate pass.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And it's Palmer. De Bruyne. Van Dijk. And Guardiola. Foden. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found some space. Mbappe. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Can he get it through? Spread neatly. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7. Lascia il campo per il numero 10. Neymar.
Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Foden. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
De Bruyne is in the top 10 when it comes to assists this season. And here's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? In towards the back stick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Keane. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's there to belt it away. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Good ball, good take. Just about up to 75 minutes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18. Numero 14. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9.
Keane.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Il numero 19. Cambio di giocatori.
And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 15. Viene sostituito con il numero 22. Messi.
1-0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So the first goal of the game.
It was definitely a brave call by the referee to give that penalty, and I think the way this game has gone, it could easily turn out to be the decisive moment. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Neymar! So close to drawing level.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Keane proves just a little bit too strong. Played into the middle. That is a brilliant interception. And here's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, shooting chance! Cleared away. Zaire Emery. Now it's Palmer. Shapes to shoot! Goes for goal! It's bounced back off the post.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Dzeko. Back towards the middle. Zaire Emery. To Messi. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pablo Mari. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicolucci. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Keane. He is through here. And it's slung out wide. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly... A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. So Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
Foden. Played out wide, played back in. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Vardiol gets over and intercepts. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Paulo Dybala. His game's all about control and subtlety, rather than power and strength. But that...
He gets big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nice control. Oh, shooting chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Adrian Benabe. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Knocks it out wide. De Bruyne. So it is still 0-0. Oh, that's superb. Mbappe! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Deftly away. Deep cross. Palmer have the chance to go the other way. Has a shot! The ball is loose and the chase is on. Cutrone is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. Sepp, and he wins out. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Son Heung-min. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Opts for safety. Saliba producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Bruno Fernandes. Great chance! And it's a goal! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Son Heung-min.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that's gone route one. Now that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness. And the keeper's given it away. Good chance! He scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Palmer grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's having a go! Kevin De Bruyne! The man is an artist! A finish of true class! Into the lead once more. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now that's well seen too. Son Heung-min. And it's half-time here. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He's in a great position here. Spread out to the left. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Dybala. And he's making progress on the ball. Well, they've got it again. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's forced to go back. And it's been given away. He's beaten the last man. Decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Paulo Dybala actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. It's a pretty loose pass. He's tried one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pinches it off him. Oh, that's a key interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Attenzione, un cambio. L'affluenza di quest'oggi
He's felt that, hasn't he?
52.820 spettatori.
Son Heung-min proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's gone direct here. Alexander-Arnold knocks it into space. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Cross flung, he gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Messi.
That's good play from him.
He has found the way through. Pings it across. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind. Parma really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Alexander-Arnold. Saliba. Into the last quarter of an hour. Messi's had a shot! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And that has been clubbed away. So there's going to be another change here. Lewandowski to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Takes aim and crosses. Defending of the desperate variety. Back into the middle. That's a lovely, neat pass. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's had it nicked away. Great skill, that's nice. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, played through for the wide man. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very leggy.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count 1. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That's going in strongly.
Alexander-Arnold concedes a free kick for that. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. He is through here! And he's been shifted off it. Alexander-Arnold. Foden. And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Bruno Fernandes, voted man of the match.